Hi guys, I'm just doing a video here. I'm cut out this bear and I'm just got the cereal box cardboard, and I don't know, I didn't want to make it too thick, so I wasn't sure if putting the big cardboard box would be a good idea, because this wrap cast stuff works pretty good and it's going to get thick. So I'm making this bear, doing something a little different. I got a lot of water on there. And my kids are fighting. Chloe's being really crabby these days. Okay, so I'm doing this bear. I want to cover it up. I want to make it a really nice thickness, and I want to then do some kind of mixed media on it. Collage or something, but I haven't decided 100% what yet, but I do know that I want the body to be more than just cardboard. So I want it to be a nice plaster type of body. So I think my video just kind of fell down a bit. So I'm going to start cutting some smaller strips for the smaller parts of my bear. Now you can get this plaster wrap stuff, whatever it's called, I'm not even sure, at Michael's. I seen them there. So when I last was there, then you can make masks with it and whatnot, so it's pretty neat stuff. But yeah, and I like the look of it after, so it's pretty neat. I'm gonna cover his face up. So I want to put a good amount on him because I want to make him a nice bear. So I'm not 100% sure how thick I'll make him, but I want him to be nice and secure. And I think I'm going to plaster the wire in the back onto, like, plaster around the wire, so then I don't have to worry about how to hang it after. And then it'll be nice and secure in the plaster. I want to rub that plaster all the way around, and it's going to give a nice texture too. So this is going to be a gift. A Christmas gift. And so I'm going to do the nice layer here first, and then I'm going to dry it as best I can, and then I'm just going to add more layer, and maybe another layer before I leave it dry totally. It's going to take a couple days probably to get the layers that I want. So and I just dip it in water, and that's how easy it is. You just find your frame that you want to do it on, and voila, it's there. And it's got a nice texture to it, so it's kind of cool. Lovely. So what I did was I just copied a pattern of the bear. I bought the wooden bear from Michael's, and using that as a template, decided to make my own bears with that. And the template, the wooden piece, just costed like $3, three something change. So it was really good, and I can make many bears with him, with it. So, and different styles for different people. I have a friend who just loves bears, and also she's got her house is lots of cute bear things. So a nice little bear silhouette of mixed media or something like that would be really cute. So that is the first part of my bear. Gotta pause this or stop it. Hi guys, I almost forgot to start videoing. I did the second coat in the front and it's all nice and dry. Now I'm doing the coat in the back. I forgot to videotape putting the wire on. What I did was just twist it in a circle coil 3 times on each side, and duct tape them down and made them, you know, bent them towards the, so they come like flat on the board somewhat. Anyways, and then duct tape them down, and now I'm just going to do one layer on the back here. And I totally forgot to start recording. I can't believe I did that. That's just, I've been doing that lately, I think. Anyway, so I wanted to make sure I had a way to, for who receives this, to be able to hang it up, and I wanted it solid on there, so that's why I decided to connect it before I plaster, and then plaster around it. It's going to be great. It's going to be nice and solid in there. It's going to be perfect. So I'm just dipping more in water here and just kind of adding it on, and I'm not going to fold it over the front like I did, like you see I folded from the back. I'm just going to fill it in. I'm not concerned in how nice the back looks as the front. I just want it to look like a really nice piece still. I want it to not look too messy, but I don't want, I don't want to have pieces folded over the nice smooth piece I did in the front. So I'm just going to keep it within the frame of the bear of what I've overlapped already, and not overlap it to the front, so then it looks great. So I'm just going to do one coat as well on the back because I don't want it too heavy, and it really, I don't think it needs one coat. It's very good, like it dries very solid. The first coat I did was really nice already, but I want to have a second coat just to make sure I got the texture all nice and kind of even and that kind of thing. So I'm just gonna, even if I scrunch it a bit, I'm just gonna make sure that I get all the pieces on the inside and none over the back. Like I said, don't care as much as if it's, you could see little wrinkle pieces in the back, because that's going to be up against the wall. So that's my theory on this particular one. I'm actually going to fold it down and kind of have it folded like that, which is nice. And it's coming along really great. Like, I really am enjoying this one. So it's going to be a nice little bear, and a little different, I think, than the usual stuff that you see out there, I think. Because I go to Bass Pro a lot and stuff like that, and you see their arts and crafts and wood plaques and stuff like that. So this is a little different. You don't quite see anything with this texture. So it's going to be really nice to do like a mixed media. You could do paper napkins, so that kind of thing on there. I'm not sure exactly yet what I'm going to do on this guy or girl, this bear. But I know I'm going to make several and try a lot of different things, because I kind of figure that, you know, see what works, what looks the best. So, and, you know, a lot of people like these as gifts, so you gotta make them look as professional as you can. Like, when you go to the craft store, you don't see a messy back or unpainted back when you buy a piece of artwork. If you go to a handcrafted store, it's still professional looking. So you gotta, you know, you want to do it like people only believe you made it kind of thing. It's like, what? No way, you bought this. Even though they know you're crafty, they're like, no, you're just trying to, you know, pull my leg. So smooth it down. And I think I'm seriously horrible, because I mean, I make all my gifts, and I'm hoping that people are going to like it, and that they, like, for so far, everyone that I've given gifts to do like my homemade gifts for the holidays. And so I'm hoping that they do like it. I try my best to do something really special all the time. With everything I do, you know, do it as the best as I can. Gifts can be even something as simple as an ATC card with a nice magnet on the back, so then people could put on the fridge, and they don't really maybe use ATC cards for an artist trading card, but now they have a little piece of your art on their fridge, so that's kind of cool. And you can put some jewelry gel pendant on it, jewelry, Ilene jewelry gel, glue stuff. Where is it so I can name it? Jewelry pendant gel. It really looks nice if you do a nice coat, thin coat on your ATCs that go in a fridge, and then when you're selling them, you know, you say, yeah, I put a coating on them, so if anything kind of spills and splashes, you don't have to worry about it. And actually, I've sold some just saying that, so, because people are like, oh, that's cute, and then I talk to them, and I'm like, oh yeah, and I put this special coating on them, and it really, you know, it gives it, be able to wipe it down. If you wipe it down, something on this ketchup splashes on it quickly, you can wipe it down without worrying about damaging the art. So, that's a good selling point. Because sometimes people see things like that as temporary. So, you know, it's nice, but you're spending $5, $3. I can't even remember how much I put them up for. I think it was $3. Seems to want to stick on me. And yeah, then they can justify buying it and putting it on their fridge, because it's not that expensive, and yet if anything splashes on it, because it's a kitchen after all, it's protected. So now there's my nice bear. And these all, or she, all. Just want to put a little bit more thicker right here. Just rub it in. It's great. It's great. Actually, I'm going to straighten that out. Yep. So this stuff is great. Great, great, great. I seriously am loving how you could just smooth it out. Look at that. I got a little piece of triangle here. I'm just going to wet it, oops, and drop it in the water and lose it forever. No, I got it. And put it over this little piece that's just missing a gap right there. Now I got something stuck to it, of course. It was just like a little teeny weeny hole that had, you could see through and have some color coming out that you don't want. And that's it. That's it, really. And just because I did that where I'm not going over the edge, I'm going to put a little bit more on closer to the edge, just like this, very carefully, to patch up anything that looks like it just needs to smooth out a little bit more. You don't want to have it too rough. So I cut out a little bit of a snout shape just to get this little, I got a little flap over it from the folding it over. And now it kind of looks nice. Now I fixed that up. I don't know if you could see that on the video or not. Probably not, because it was totally on the other side of my camera. You could see a little lump there, but now you can't see the flap, so it looks nice. So now my bear is done. And I have my wire secure here, so that's going to be nice. I can bend it more when to the position of how close to the bear after when everything's dry. This stuff is perfect. Perfection. I love working with that. You can do so much. My goodness, we did the toilet paper rolls, which came out pretty neat with that. Oh, you remember the toilet paper rolls? I mean, that's pretty good texture, nice and strong, and it's an interesting piece of like, oh, what the heck is that called? I don't know. The kind of art, folk art type of thing. That's what it's like. It's seriously, that's like a thing. That's a style of art, folk art. Anyway. And a lot of people like that kind of art. So, I'm going to dry the back of the bear. Oh no, did I seriously not record all that? Oh, wow. Oh no, I just pushed the button and now it's going. I think I just missed recording the whole back of the bear. Oh boy, what is wrong with me? Okay, if I did that wrong and somehow missed pushing the button, I just totally covered this bear without you. And so I curled the ends into like a little spring of 3 and duct taped them to the board and then put this all on top so that it would be secure on them. I did not let any go over. I just did it all along the bear because there's lots coming over on this side from the front and I didn't want to overlap to the front. And I can't believe I totally did that. Now I just pushed it to stop so I could dry my bear. I'm talking to you guys and this was really good stuff here. Like I'm in a talking mood. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Like this was good stuff. And I think I totally messed that up. Darn. Now, and you can't just repeat all that great advice because it's just like, yeah. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's crazy. Anyways, I don't know what I said now, except for the whole thing is with the cats, the same thing. This particular one I did with this roll, and it's a lot like folk art, and a lot of people are like that, so it sells pretty neat, like pretty good sometimes, and people like to have that unique piece here and there. Anyways, I'm totally bummed now because I totally was having this great conversation with you guys. And I think you guys missed it. Because, okay, I'm going to dry the bear now. Okay, guess what? I'm so happy. I just checked. It's all there. You guys are going to be like, what is wrong with her today? I seriously pushed the thing and it was recording. I'm like, what? Now, either it was recording and I pushed it and it didn't feel because my fingers are cold, and then I look up and it's still recording. And I wasn't even thinking about numbers. I just saw it moving. I'm like, what? I just stopped it. But whatever. Okay, so, yeah. Alicia's cute. Anyway, so I'm going to try the back of the bear. And then I got to figure out what I'm going to do with it. Hi guys, I'm back. Oops. Of course, you probably haven't noticed me gone. Okay, so I ripped up a bunch of music paper. I don't know, I don't have a direction that feels like I should be going in a certain way with this particular one. So I've decided to go with some music notes, and if I decide to add some other paper, I will. I just don't know. So I know I want to cover it with different mediums, like different paper. I didn't want to leave it plain, or I didn't want to just paint it. So I did want to, I don't know, cover it with some papers, do like a mixed media type of thing. It just didn't have anything particularly picked out, and nothing really yanks at me to go a certain way. So I know I don't want it to like florally, like flowers, or too many colors. So cream and black is this music notes, and as well as I may use a black and white napkin that I separated for pieces for just a little extra something. So, don't know. I really don't know. Don't have a plan on this one, guys. I just know that I want to have a really nice mixed media look, but no real plan, and I don't want like heavy colors or anything like that on it. So that's all I know for sure now. So we'll go with that. A nice, it's like, I don't know, like a classic. I know it's a bear and you would expect the wilderness look to it, but I'm feeling more classy, and that's with the music notes. And you know, if I don't want like a whole bunch of colors, but maybe even a few light cream flowers would be really nice, you know, like something unexpected out of a type of shape, like, you know, wilderness shape that you would get turning into like a classical piece, or, you know, does that sound odd? I don't know. That's what I'm leaning towards at the moment. So this project may have things I need to add to it after. I have a feeling I would love to add a few teeny little flowers, but like very small. Nothing horrible. But I'm not sure. And if I do decide to, I have to go buy the the punch, like, to make the flowers. And it would be just like, you know, behind the ear of the bear or something, you know, kind of a thing. It wouldn't be like very dramatic. It would just be nice little cream flowers, if I decided to. I don't know. That might be going overboard. I don't know. It might be. I might just have to have, like, find something in a napkin and have it not stick out. I don't know. So this is how it's coming along. I think I'm going to throw in some pieces from my napkin as well. And my napkin is white, but I can add a little bit of color to cream it up, to age it up. Because I don't want it to be like, I want more creamy, not necessarily white. So yeah. That's what I'm looking at here, so that's how I'm kind of feeling. A little different. There's some penciling in this, so a piano teacher, this is a piano one, was writing notes in here, so that's kind of interesting. This was a piano teaching book, Fundamental Piano Series for Classical Individuals Instruction, Book 1. So that's pretty cool to have. It was written in. Got a little history on this bear. Somebody's passed. Somebody was doing something. Bear's telling a story. I like that. It's pretty neat. It's an interesting concept if you think about it. I don't want nothing flipping over to the back side. I just want to have it kind of nice and calm on the front. And I think I'm going to add some paper napkin, I think, here and there. So here I have some paper napkin, and I'm just going to add it up through here just to give it, I don't know, a little different look. And you know what? I think that the cream of the music note is going to pick up, and I'm going to add a little bit of color to it. So give it a little bit of more color to it, but it's just going to be the cream and a little bit of that, you know, nothing dramatic. So I'm going to tear my napkin and kind of just put a piece somewhere in here. And be very random to add some really nice color, and I love the damask design on the napkins, so it's gonna really add to that old music paper look. And going to replace it to where I think I would suit it better instead of right on that piece. Try to get some of my more blanker pieces. So is this bear screaming classical bear? Not country bear. City bear. He's very cute. I didn't sand any of it down. If there is texture coming out, I really want that texture. I just love that texture look from the plaster wrap. So I definitely want that in there. Oops, dipping in the water. So I'm going to leave it because I really do like it. And I'm just ripping off the straight edges I don't want on there. I want it to look more, I don't know, I just want it to look random, not like no straight edges on it. That's why I was tearing all the paper. I was thinking about cutting the lines, individual line music scripts out, and I'm like, no, I don't want, I want nice random edges, and that's what I like. The free flow of it, so it's kind of cool. So far, every piece that I kind of ripped out is almost like fitting the pieces perfectly to where I want to put them. It's kind of like they're meant to be. I like that. So I haven't had to rip too much off just there, but you know, I really haven't had to rip too much off. I think that's really neat. So makes it really nice. So looking good. So this one here is looking really good. This nice black and white cream. The cream's really coming through, and I like it a lot. And I dropped a piece. So this is like a really modern look twist on something that's more wouldn't be so modern, like the bear. So it's kind of cool. I like that. I'm gonna just tear towards the back here so I can get that around his ear a bit more. So I think we're pretty close to done on this one. For the napkins, I'm not sure what else I'm going to add to it, but I mean, I'm going to add a little more, but I think for the adding of the napkins and paper, I think we're pretty done. Give it a dry and see what else we can do. We can add some stamping perhaps, but we'll see. I actually think I'm going to add this and tear it on his foot. Give him a little bit of something on his toes. There we go. Okay, I'm going to dry him up. This little guy. Okay. Put my lid on. You guys can see him. He's looking pretty interesting. Okay guys, I'm going to stop the video here and we're going to do part 2 on the bear. And I know he's looking quite spunky. Guys, don't freak out. Don't freak out. Come back to part 2.